Is everybody ready to go?
Fake it.
Picnic.
I guess I should log into the thing, huh?
Okay, who would like to remind us what happened last time?
A lot of exposition and downtime stuff happened.
Well,
Yeah.
there was a nice, uneventful ship trip in which nothing happened and there were no problems, and don't worry about it.
None whatsoever. Everything was fine. Fine.
We fought like there was no tomorrow.
Ghosts from our past pop up.
I wrote a
but
14-page thesis on rocks.
Once we landed in Nerona, there was 2 Platinum Army ships,
Mm-hmm.
one of which we have not encountered before, and is newer and smaller than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw former member, well, I guess maybe not former, people who we had seen before, Anna and a dwarf whose name I believe we do not know, speaking with the captain of the newer and smaller ship.
Mm-hmm.
So that's terrifying, probably. And then we bumped into Phelan. Or Phelan bumped into us?
A little bit of both.
Who gave us the captain's name as Estillo? Was that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Technically, he's a general, not a captain.
Sorry.
Then we got Phelan we chatted with Phelan a bit, got some information. He's gonna take a letter to Candlekeep, ostensibly as introduction, while we're faffing about in Nerona and then Aquilonia, right? The correct name?
Mm-hmm.
So my brain confuses it because I keep thinking of the Conan Aquilonia. Like, am I misremembering it or not? But didn't we realize at the end of the episode that he'd forgotten to take the letter? No.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes, he
did
did.
not hand it to him. That is correct. But we are also scheduled to meet him again in the same place that we are currently tomorrow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's where we left off at.
Yeah. So you all are huddled in this alleyway, away from people as best you can, as Phelan turns the corner, saying something about food. What would you like to do?
The situation keeps getting more complicated.
Our life keeps getting more complicated.
There's something that we need to agree on before we go any further. If something happens, and I need you all to take this seriously, I think fighting is not the right solution, at least while we are in the city.
I don't think unless we're immediately attacked for some reason, I agree.
I'm talking more along the lines of if they come for me.
Sorry, what?
Jailbreak?
I feel like I missed the part. What are we talking about?
If the Platinum Army comes for me while we are in the city, we cannot fight them.
We run, right?
I mean, ideally, but...
I mean, they have very wrong ideas, but I don't think we should fight to the death to them because of it.
If anything, I'd want to buy you time to get away.
Any sort of fighting, I think, will just make the situation worse.
I mean, if they find you at that point, the situation's already pretty bad. Let's be real.
There's a difference between fighting and disencourage engagement. I'm talking about magic.
I think we should limit our time in the city, though. I think as soon as we meet up with Phelan again, we do what we need to do and then we get out.
Logical.
As much as I'd like to know what children are doing here or engaging with the Platinum Army, it's too risky.
So Zoe walks up to Risman and pokes her in the side.
Risman looks at Zoe.
You are not sacrificing yourself.
Neither are
You are leaving. You have to promise me that you will run and not try and slow them down for us.
They're, right now, at least, are not after you.
I think that's her point. Is it's our job to slow them down for you.
No,
Get away around this time.
that will put you on their radar.
That's fine.
There's an audible noise of teeth grinding.
Zoe points at her horns. I'm on their fucking radar already. You are going to run, and we are going to run as well. And we are all going to get away. We are not sacrificing one of us to the group to save the others.
That last part I can agree with.
You are one of us.
One of us. One of us.
Gooba gaba, one of us.
All right. Well, now that we got that out of the way,
Yeah, I don't think Risman's sure she got her point across, but she doesn't push it any further.
no, she got her point across. Just everyone else disagrees with her point.
No, I mean, I agree with Rizwin. It's like, yeah, like I'm not gonna start killing people, but best course of action is trying to escape, try to avoid them. I'm not gonna let her sacrifice herself. I don't know. Too many what ifs.
For now, let's find a place to hole up and get through to tomorrow.
How is the
It
climate
is
in this?
like mid-afternoon.
It's
So
a
you
good
still
time.
have daylight left if there's things that you want to do. Sorry, go ahead, Quasta.
I'm gonna say, hey, I feel a bit lost. I'm gonna reckon a little bit. Back in a bit. I'm gonna transform into a seagull, I think is appropriate here. And fly around.
Okay. There are a lot of seagulls flying around. So pretty soon, even if you weren't in an alleyway, you would lose track of which one is fire as he flies up into a loose grouping of seagulls and becomes one with the birds.
I just turned to the rest of the group after he transforms. He's gonna get lost, isn't he?
I mean, I don't know where we're going to meet him.
Hopefully there are no other Vidalcan in the city. It makes it kind of easy for him to find us.
Fire, where
Well,
are you going?
after that voice of trust, I'm gonna try to not keep track of where they are. I assume they're not gonna move in the 10 minutes I'm doing this. Um, I try to ascertain like a couple things of the city, like how big it is. How's the climate like? Is this that desert? Is this a savanna? Is this what?
Okay.
And some sort of ley line of the city. Most of it like seems like a downtown district is in this direction, and some sort of suburbs is in this direction, and that place looks ugly. Something like that.
Make me a perception check, please. Pardon me.